So I have been shadow banned on YouTube. I can no longer comment. I think I can still comment on my own channel. Because of this, my new channel, which the link is right here, I'll try to put that on the screen. If it's not on the screen, it's in the description below. That's where I'm going to be from now on. I do a lot of commenting on YouTube. And I fully understand why some people would ban me. I say incendiary things that they may not agree with. They may see as racist or hateful or whatever, you know. You can't please everybody. But ever since, I want to say about a month now, I've noticed lately that I'm not getting many replies. At first I thought I had just been banned from like a lot of channels and YouTube just stopped notifying people. If you try to comment on somebody's channel and they banned you, it'll tell you like you can't comment. And now it's like I comment and it shows up like I've commented. If I leave the page and come back, my comment's there. But if I switch to another channel, I don't see my comment anymore. So then I was thinking, you know, it's like AIU where he bans anybody who fucking disagrees with him, where I've said something and pissed a lot of people off and they banned me from like all the channels I'm subscribed to. It's like, goddamn, how did I piss off the people that make the same fucking videos as me? You know, bad enough for them to ban me. Typically, I remember when I say something that, you know, over the line. I'll show you in the video here. I go to channels that have 100 views, like brand new fucking channels that are about just nothing to do with anything, stuff I would never go to, and I still can't see my comments. So I know now that either there's some glitch that's, you know, going to fix itself here soon, or I have been shadow banned and I can no longer comment on any video with this channel. I really do like to comment. I don't watch videos that I'm not allowed to comment on. At least AIU will tell you when he's banning you. He doesn't do it, you know, to make your life any easier. He just does it because he's a fucking narcissist and he thinks you give a shit. I do care if I can't comment on, you know, any fucking video. I get no interaction with people. That's fucked. I mean, that really bothered me, dude. I had gone to like Howard Dare's channel and asked him like, why the fuck did you ban me, dude? And I think it all started for about a week. I had been catching Philip DeFranco's videos pretty early on when he only had like 100,000 views and leaving comments, and they were like gaining a lot of traction. Like I had hundreds and sometimes thousands of likes and lots of replies, and you know, my whole thing with my notifications were full like every day of replies. Then one day I left what I thought was a pretty good comment about the show, nothing incendiary I don't think, but then like there were no replies. You know, and I thought, well, you know, whatever, people maybe just didn't resonate with them, or it got lost in the crowd. You know, I don't think I'm the center of the world and everybody should listen to me or does listen to me, but it's odd. You know, like I leave comments on lots of videos. I watch a lot of fucking YouTube videos and nobody was replying to any of them, you know, so that's what tipped me off. It's like, Jesus, dude. I mean, that's really, I get on YouTube to watch videos, of course, and stay informed and, you know, learn things. There's all kinds of reasons to use YouTube, but my main reason, the thing I get most enjoyment out of is interacting with people. And honestly, like if this shadow ban thing becomes normal, like that's their go-to to shut people down, I'll leave YouTube. I'll watch videos, but I'm not going to make videos anymore. At least that's my first inclination, is to just be like, you know what, fuck it, you can have it. People don't want to fucking hear my opinion, and I'm not going to push it on them. But I'm also, you know, thinking maybe I just need to stop commenting and make more videos. They haven't taken down my channel. I have no strikes. No guideline, nothing, you know, and I thought for sure that one of those last videos was going to get flagged and the channel was going to get deleted. I uploaded a video, I think last night, and it got views, so I know people are seeing my stuff. So I guess I still do have some kind of voice. I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of burnt out on all this shit. It's starting to feel like a circle jerk, you know, like all people do is talk about the exact same fucking thing over and over and over, and everything just keeps getting worse. Like, I hear about Antifa, and seeing that shit at the G20 summit, like, what the fuck? How do you let a country get that bad? And I say that, but then I look around me and it's like, it's ramping up here in the US, and while we may not have the Muslim problem, and such terrible rioters, we have a lot of crime, and one of the issues that I wanted to talk about was black crime and the blacks in the U.S. And I steered away from it because I know it's such a goddamn touchy subject with people. If you mention that crap, they immediately... It just like you can just sense that people's assholes are puckering up because they can't stand to hear anything about other races of people as if they are different, which they are. So I hadn't really gotten around to making that video. The black crime here, man, it's insane. It's crazy, and the white people and not just white people, everyone, including black people, are they just refuse to see the reality of it. So I can sympathize and I can empathize with how Europe has gotten that bad, because there's certain aspects of U.S. society that are also just that bad, and we just refuse to see it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Things are just getting really shitty. And I can remember a few years back, I was a lot more left-leaning than I am now. I was all fuck the police. I was an anarchist. I'm still an anarchist, in principle, but I know that anarchy cannot work. You don't necessarily need a government, but we are powerless to stop a government from forming. So you have to choose a government. Being an anarchist and without a plan B when anarchy fails, you're just an idiot, because there's always going to be people who think that they can do it better than you, that they can do it better than everyone around you, that you should trust them and they'll run your life. And there'll always be people who will think that that's the best route to take, to give up some of their freedoms so that their life is easier and safer. So there'll always be a government. But my point was that I thought a lot differently about a lot of things. Like, I would have told you that Islam is a peaceful religion, and it's all media propaganda that makes us believe that it's not. They exacerbate every terrorist bombing and make it look like it's a big fucking deal. And today I'll sit and think, like, how the fuck did I ever believe that? And I believed it because I didn't know anything about what was in the Quran. I thought that it was just like the Christian Bible, that those people believed almost the same thing. I saw how much fake bullshit the Christians went through, like how people will constantly put shit on Christians that just does not apply at all. Christians don't stone people. They don't throw people off buildings. They don't, regardless of what's in the Bible, they don't do those things. So I thought, well, they're saying that Muslims do all these things, and I know that they're wrong about the Christians, so they must be wrong about the Muslims. So, that's another reason why I give people so much shit when they go after Christians, because it really does, it sends a message that they're all the same. All religions are the same, and it kept me from seeing the light with Islam for a long time. No matter how much you think what you're saying is true or what you're thinking is true, it is really almost certain that it's not, at least not the whole truth. So I've started wondering if maybe I'm just too caught up in this crap, because I am really worried about Europe. I think that Germany's lost, Sweden's lost, France is lost. I do not think that they can be saved, no matter what happens. Even if all their citizens rebel today, I don't believe that could happen, but I think they'd have a hell of a time getting their countries back and securing their future. And I think Europe and the entire West is crumbling. Canada, Australia with the feminist nonsense and the PC culture there. And it freaks me out. It really does. Not because it's going to affect me so much in my lifetime, but like I look at my niece and nephew and I know that they're going to live in a very different world than I lived in. I really took my freedoms for granted throughout my entire life until I was probably close to 30. And when I got to about that age, I had some time in where I wasn't using drugs anymore and I wasn't going to jail. I just started appreciating my freedom. So when I see things that threaten that, it worries me, because I know that the average citizen, the average person in the West, has never been to prison. They've never been without their freedoms, the few that are remaining. So they don't really know what that feels like. It's inhumane. When you're in a cage and you can't leave, I don't care how many times you've been, there is this moment, that may last a day, an hour, a few days, where you feel like you want to die. It's such an unnatural thing to be locked in a cage, but not to be able to go anywhere or do anything. That really worries me because I see the future as being very much less free than it is now. Yeah, this shadow ban thing, dude, is fucked. I don't know what to make of it. I just now, before recording, realized the full extent of it. I thought I had just been getting banned from, YouTubers were getting irritated with my comments. And I don't blame them if they were, because I talk a lot. I comment a whole fucking lot. If you are a YouTuber and you've listened to this and you're still listening to it, bravo. But be aware that this is happening. That if you do ban somebody, let them know at least. I don't know if you ban them, if it still notifies them when they try to comment or not. But if it doesn't, just to be on the safe side, because I could really see you making just fucking terrible enemies over that shit. Because I probably spent 100 hours since the shadow ban started watching videos and commenting. Dude, that it made me so fucking mad to have wasted my time. Anybody who knows me in real life, I don't repeat myself. I'm not going to talk to somebody who's unwilling to listen. It's just, I realize that I don't have an infinite amount of time left on earth. Life is too short to just waste it talking to brick walls. I don't talk to people who look like they're not listening. If you're not making eye contact with me, I'm not going to ever talk to you again. That's it. I'm going to break off conversation and walk away because I'm not going to force myself on you. I don't know. On this new channel, I think I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Not so much in the content area. I'll still say what I think, but I'm going to choose different words. I'm going to just be a little more careful in how blunt I am about things. Because I have a lot of very non-PC beliefs. They're out there. Most people will think they're out there, but I give things a lot of thought. I mean, that's all I do is think about things. And I can back it all up with, it's not like I've come to these conclusions and it's just out of hate or some emotional reaction to things. I give it all a lot of thought. I don't trust myself. Being a drug addict, the very first lesson you learn on the way to getting clean is that you cannot trust yourself. The things that you think and the things that you feel can't be trusted. I question everything, and I especially question the things that I think. The more I believe them, the more I question them. I don't know, man. Oh, I appreciate you guys sitting through all this bullshit. And, I really do like making videos about things. And maybe this not being able to comment thing and being worried that I'll get banned for saying the wrong thing, maybe this is going to drive me to make more videos. Because I need to communicate with people. If I can't do that through comments, then it's a pretty safe bet that I'll probably make more videos. So, tell me what you think about this shit. I mean, do any of y'all know anybody else who's been shadow banned on YouTube? Because I looked for it on YouTube and I didn't see anything. Not a single video about shadow banning on YouTube. Lots of videos on Twitter about Instagram, but a lot of other sites shadow ban. But I've never seen a video about shadow banning on YouTube. Do me a favor, share this video with people. Bring it to the awareness of bigger YouTubers. Let's see if we can't get it up the ladder so that maybe Sargon or somebody, with a big reach talks about it to make people aware that this is happening. Or maybe let me know if I'm making a mistake. This is some kind of glitch that's going on in the last week or so. I want to say it's been going on for maybe 2, 3, maybe as much as a month, but I doubt it. Maybe 2 weeks where my comments are not having the reach that they used to. So anyway, thank you for listening. Be sure to go by the other channel and subscribe to that, because at some point I will just stop making videos for this channel. I'll probably keep posting the videos here, but it's not forever, and I would hate to have to try to redo all this bullshit and regrow the audience and find you guys again, or you find me again, just by luck. All right, well, thanks for listening. Another video will be coming out here maybe in a few minutes, maybe in a day. I don't know. Depends on how motivated I can get. All right.